Seems like it. Maybe it's the tape.
Tell you what, why don't you film a while, Brian, and I'll keep an eye out. Okay?
Get back to the room.
Yeah, 1 second. Almost snagged the castle. Alright. Well, that was Izmir.
Yeah, we were there. We got to Izmir Saturday. We stayed Saturday night, Sunday, Monday. Then Tuesday morning we got up and flew commercial to Istanbul. And this next part is
But in Izmir, it's right on the water, and there's all kind of mountains and everything around there. But it was really beautiful. When you're there, it's great. The camera doesn't pick it up as well as I'd like. but you never can tell what it's looking like while you're recording, so, you know, that's it. Go ahead.
Well, one of Daryl's instructors here knew a hotel owner in Istanbul, so we went to his hotel, and he also has part ownership in a club. We thought it was like a bar. It's belly dancing, and he told us, you know, we had told him we wanted to go, and he said, okay, he would give us a discount. And we thought he said it was $6 mil to get in.
I didn't.
And he was giving us a discount, and 6 mil or 6,000 lira is $3, you know. And well, anyway, we went to it, and it's like a dinner club. It's real nice. You have to have reservations to get in. And they had belly dancers and a couple other dancers, and then at the end, we didn't tape him, but they had a singer, and you get dinner with it. You don't order. I mean, you don't have a choice. We had like hors d'oeuvres, and the main course was, I think, lamb and rice and green beans, and we had fruit for dessert, and all during the time they're dancing and everything. And it's the belly dancers, and they have a group of dancers that come out and they're clicking spoons, wooden spoons, and then a couple of guys that play the drums and spin around and stuff. Go ahead. You say anything?
Okay, then after that we'll tell you more.
But anyway, before going further, the dinner and everything was 60 mil. He gave us a 10 mil discount, so we paid
$200.
It was $25 a piece, plus Daryl gave him a $10 tip. So, you know, 20 mil tip.
But it was for all of
Well,
us.
I know, but we enjoyed it.
It was worth it. right there too. What's that? Okay.
But he's got more hair.
Get out. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Okay, let me get the.
Okay, the next part is that we were in Istanbul for that too. The next part is our second day in Istanbul.
Well, it's that same night we went up on the roof of the hotel. That same night, and just taped. There are mosques everywhere. We thought there would be maybe 5 or 6 mosques, but they're just like churches in the States. They are everywhere.
The tall steeples that you see on the mosque are called minarets. From our hotel, you can see 28 of them. They're everywhere. The next night, or the next morning, we went to the castle.
Palace.
It's called the Palace. What's the name of the palace?
Topkapi.
Yeah, Topkapi Palace.
Well, go ahead and talk about I saw the cars, the European rally.
They were fixing to have the European rally. It started and stopped in Istanbul. And some of the cars are in there. The palace is real old. It's been there. Istanbul is in, well, this part's in Europe, but Izmir is in Asia. And you right across the bridge, you can walk across, is in Asia. It used to be called Constantinople back in the Roman Empire. Well, this is interesting. In Izmir, about an hour away, is Ephesus. It's one of the 7 churches. Paul wrote a letter to the Ephesians, and that was located in Ephesus. And from what I understand, there's one there in Izmir too. But anyway, back to the
Topkapi Palace. It was built in 1479 for a sultan, and I think she told us when we were there that they used it up until 1822
Yeah.
or something, and now it's a museum. But it's built on the Golden Horn. It's right on the edge of the water, and the sultans had. What are some of the places we saw in it? The first place that we went into was where the harem stayed, and they call it the harem. And part of it was still under construction, but you got to see where all the wives and all his women, what do you call them? Concubines. They say there sometimes they built a new palace, and that's where I guess in 1853, they all moved to the new palace, and this one hasn't been lived in by a sultan since then. So it was,
But all this ended in World War II. It ended 4 dynasties, and this was one of them. The palace is huge. It has its own library, treasury. It's just like a little town almost. There's all kind of courtyards and everything. All the stuff that you see that you probably think is gold.
yeah, they had a gold fireplace. We didn't go in everything because there were so many people, but they also everywhere, I don't know if you'll notice it in the tape or not, they have fountains or spigots on the wall everywhere for you to wash. And in the Sultan, I don't think we take this part, but in where the Sultan took a bath, they had a part that was fenced in, so when he washed his hair and his face, if he got soap in his eyes, no one could kill him. That's what the tour guide said. Well, we can stop.
All right, so we'll show you this part.
Do I need to change any settings?
Just do. I would do a time exposure. I would do a time
I need to
exposure.
set it down.
Yeah.
Perfect. You have to come do it now.
Okay.
Breaking up the goods.
Okay.
Okay, turn them off. And do that Daryl, this will be here today. We need to go get reservations for the tour.
Mary, it doesn't open.
It opens at 9:30 to get reservations.
this is in the Sultan's library.
Well, if you want to see the rooms, you can look through the window and you can see some models of hearing guards over there. That's why she had of them is a secret passage opens the gallery for the musicians to climb up and to climb down. But there's another road there. It opens into the dining room. All up there, we will see later. Well, there are some gifts for different countries. For example, the nearest are Italy and Greece. There are two big clubs up in Victoria from England. Soviet plazas are from China. In Italians, the blue and white flowers with silver walls. They are from Holland. They are flowers from Italy. Some inscriptions are different from the ground. It is almost in the original form. It is said that this fountain was installed so that the private conversations within the room could not be heard from outside. It was sometimes used to speak secret talks in the room because of the trust of the watcher. For using some small niches in the walls, they put in objects such as their books of songs, candles, and flutes. Now you can see through these sounds. For the next one is a living room, not all outlet filters. There is another one which is called dining hall outlet filter. So the walls of the dining room are covered with fruit tints. This one is sometimes called the fruit tint. You can see inside. When you see the stained glasses on the walls, in the second room you will see another region. They remained in the early 19th century, but in the 16th century they had also stained glasses. Well, these pillars, it was not used until 1856. But we another pillars which is called Dolmabahce, on the other side of the sea near the Bosphorus Avenue, that when it was last used until 1922. Right now, you're in the golden cage. The dome is gilded with
Excuse me. Sort of dried up, man.
What palace is this, girl?
What?
What palace is this?
Tokapi Palace.
Copy.
I'm gonna get a shot of modern Istanbul over there against the wall. Friends in Kansas can eat their heart out.
Sorry.
No problem. Going where? The big bridge that crosses the continent? Right over here. There's the bridge that crosses Europe to Asia. Yes, Mary.
Ah.
It's too late now.
לא, עצם הברכה, עצם הזה, כן, של אלפי שנים, כן. שיש.
Tu veux que je vous prenne tous les deux, René? Un coup? Vas-y, puis je vous prends. Vas-y, vas-y.
Vielleicht, wenn du von hier da ist der Baum, da kommt von hier kommst, siehst du mehr Schäden.
Right from here, maybe.
These palace. This is right outside the Poppy's Palace. There's Brian Stout.
Okay. Let me find that back. Okay, the next thing we went into was St. Sophia's. It's now a museum. It used to be a mosque. The original one was built in the 4th century and it burned down in like year 404. And it's been rebuilt several times since then. And then, let's see. It collapsed a couple of times because the architecture was not right, and it was 10th and the 14th century. So it's the one that's still standing is pretty old. It's not as old as the first one.
But we're talking originally back in the 4th century, so
Yeah.
it's hundreds and hundreds of years old.
Yeah, it was. Well, the first one was ordered built by Constantine the Great's son, Constantius, and
It's an old church. It's out of construction right now. They're trying to rebuild it.
well, they're trying to redo part of the inside, I think.
But most of it, there's an archaeological site right now. They're still trying to dig up stuff. So, okay, we'll show you that.
Also, we didn't get to see the inside of those, but there were quite a few mausoleums outside it, and we couldn't go in those, but those were really pretty on the inside. What's it?
It was sort of a letdown for us. We paid $10 million to get into it, and we got in. Wasn't too impressive.
It had, I guess it did have
In the entranceway.
well, it's also called one of the eighth wonder of the world. Because it stood erect for so long.
Got any film with in the camera? Give it to me. Just have
Okay, the next part we went to is the Blue Mosque. It was built for the Sultan Ahmed, and it was built in 1609. The reason they call it the Blue Mosque is because the blue tiles and paintings that were originally in it. light show. That was interesting. Now, they're on Brian with shorts on them, and you can't wear shorts in. You can't wear shoes in. You have to take your shoes off. You have to pay them to put them on a shelf on you. But, so they got a piece of cloth and just wrapped in it. That's what they gave them. But, that way they can go in. People still go in. I mean, they use it. People still go in and pray. They still use it as a mosque. It's the only, the first mosque that was originally built with 6 minarets. Yes, it is. The Royal Mosque was going to get the only mosque going to be built with 6 minarets.
In Turkey.
Well, yeah.
There's one in Mecca, just like that. That's why the architect was killed, because it had 6.
So let's talk about it.
There's a minaret. There's a mosque in Mecca, the capital for the Shiite Muslims and the other Muslims. But it too has 6 minarets, and it was also done by the same architect that did this one. And when the Sultan saw that it had 6 minarets, he had the architect killed. So they have a PA system up now, but they used to men would climb it. They have a spiral staircase 5 times a day and call the people to worship. That's what they were used for. Yeah. You'll get a quick glimpse of the Blue Mosque. But before that, we're sitting on a wall, and guys are coming up trying to sell us
Perfume and postcards.
books like this on Istanbul and all kinds of stuff. But the girl we were with, the couple, she bought some Chanel No. 5, and it looked just like the regular stuff. But when you open it up, you could tell the bottle looked like it was hand blown or real low quality glass. And the color of it wasn't right. First she said it smelled like it, then she said it didn't. But anyway, he ripped her off. Anyway, this is it.
This man's trying to sell her some Chanel No. 5. The police are coming around and they're scared. We're going to go look at the cars.
Okay, this is in the, we didn't tape it, or we have some pictures. It's in the Hippodrome. The Hippodrome was where they had the chariot races. And this is called the Egyptian obelisk. And it was actually built in Egypt in 15 BC. And it was brought to Turkey in the 4th century AD. And it's still standing there. There is also a, if you can see it, that is a serpentine column. It had serpent's heads on the top of it, but they're in a museum now. And it's in the Hippodrome. Here, stop it. Get him, Tig. Get him. Get him, Tig. Oh, let him go. Let him go. Stop. Okay, the next thing that we're going to see is the Basilica Cistern. And it was built in the 6th century. Has 336 columns in it. They use it. They have trouble with water supply. We went down in it. It's still. I mean, they don't use it for drinking water or anything. It had about a foot of water in it, maybe.
Yeah, it was pretty low on the water. They built it to bring in water from 28 miles away. They funneled it into there. It has several hundred columns. It's all underground. And it's just one of those little places you stop and see. So the lighting in it's not too good, but we'll go ahead and show you. Okay. All right, we'll show you this.
Don't lose your camera thing.
This is inside the cistern.
Okay, this museum we visited, it was built in the 14th century. It wasn't real big or anything. It was a church, but the mosaics in it were about Mary and Jesus, and the backgrounds of them, the background of the mosaics is done in gold. And it was real pretty. Had several mosaics. And what were the other things called? The paintings?
It's sort of a plaster Paris. I forget how to say the name of them. I've asked them for it.
Okay, we got some pictures from it, that's all. And the other thing I was going to show you, Daryl and Brian and Michelle, I didn't do it, but they went to a Turkish bath. This is supposedly what it still looks like. It's all marble. And now when Michelle went in, you undress and you go sit. You don't actually take a bath. You have like a cup and you just pour water over you. And let's see, the lady came in and she'll do whatever you want. She scrubs you down. She'll shave your legs. She'll do whatever. And Daryl can tell you about his, because I didn't want to do it.
Everything's marble. The ceiling, the roof, the walls, everything's marble. The one I went to was 300 years old. It was over 300. The first you undress and you put on just a towel. And then you walk into the it's a small marble room. It's real hot in there. Someone is underneath the building building a fire, and that's what heats all the marble to make it warm. After that you walk out, sit down, and they have these big brass knobs. You go over to like a little fountain in the wall and just soap up and wash yourself down. Then you go over to the middle of the room and lay down on this big marble slab, and a guy comes over and gives you a massage. And then after that you go out, and they have heated towels you wrap around you. Then you can go and you have your own little private room with a little bed in it, and you can go in there and take a nap, sleep, whatever. They have food and sodas for you if you want those. And it was a once in a lifetime experience. I'm not dying to go back though, but it was something different.
Well, the men too. The men can't take their towels off. The women do. They bathe naked, but the men, they can't show themselves, so they have to bathe with the towel wrapped around them.
Yeah, some of the other things we did in Istanbul is went to the Covered Bazaar. It's that has over 3,000 shops, and some of them are real small. They have brass, copper, rugs, almost anything you want inside. We thought it was sort of expensive because it's more or less a tourist place. All the tourists go there and buy stuff.
Yeah, we didn't really buy anything there at all. We just
Bought that little silk rug, and that little Aladdin's lamp. But
yeah, that was about it.
the other things we did, now this probably doesn't sound like much to y'all, but over here we have no fast food places. There is a McDonald's in Rome, but that's
8 hours away.
Yeah, 8 hours away. So in Istanbul we went, and the first thing we did is go eat at McDonald's, and then we went to the mall. They have a Galleria just like in Birmingham or Dallas or any of the other places. Except they all have Turkish shops in them. Except they had McDonald's, they had a Pizza Hut, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. And one night I ate so much chicken I got sick afterwards. But it was good. So
we were there the first day they opened Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's a grand opening.
I went one day and they were closed. They still hadn't opened up for business. And I went and found the guys in the back and asked them when they're going to open. They said tomorrow. So we were the last customers of the opening day for the one in Istanbul.
Yeah, we went one afternoon. We just walked along and went across the bridges. They sell fish and they have restaurants under the bridges, but one of the guys told us not to eat the fish there because they tell you they catch it somewhere else, but they don't. They catch it in that body of water, and it's
nasty.
Real polluted. It's nasty under the bridge. And we walked around down there. And what else?
I bought a beautiful mirror. The mirror is probably 2 feet wide by 3 feet high, and it's a beveled mirror. It goes all the way around. It has one large piece, and then the outside pieces are small bevel mirrors put together, and it was beautiful. And we found it across the street from the American consulate, and I bought it. Then we went over to the consulate, and they made a little wooden frame for it, so we hoped it wouldn't get break in shipping. And we went to a lot of effort to melt the mirror so it wouldn't get broke and everything. And then it got here and someone had dropped it on one of its ends and it was shattered. Unfortunately, we didn't insure it for very much. So
Well, we insured for double what we paid for it, but it didn't cost us $30. So sounds like really shit.
So anyway, I don't have my mirror now.
But we'll show you the other things that we did get that we just got in the mail yesterday.
Right after Istanbul, we got a MAC flight to Izmir. That's right next to Syria. This is the only place we saw camels. We saw a couple of camels and the guys with turbans on their heads and everything. It was so hot down there. It's almost like a desert. So we flew down there. We stayed there a night and did a little shopping. That's where we bought our rocking chair.
And the pipes and stuff like that.
So the next morning we got a flight out of there. We flew to Athens, Greece, and that's where the next one picks up. We stayed there in the Billeting, and it's probably the nicest hotel I've stayed at.
It's a base hotel.
But it's not on base.
It's on the beach, but we didn't go anywhere. We were there. We got there Sunday. We got there Saturday night, and we stayed Saturday night all day Sunday, and then we left Monday morning. But we didn't go in Athens anywhere. We just hung out at the hotel on the beach, just relaxed for a day. And it was nice. Hotel was super nice. It was just $10 a person. Something else we didn't say in this hotel also. In Turkey and I guess in Greece, you don't have double beds. If you ask for a double room, you get 2 single beds. If you ask for a single room, you get 1 single. Because we try to find hotels with double beds and they don't exist. The one that we were in, the Cordova in Izmir, was
it's an American hotel.
It's an American hotel, and they did have a double bed. And one night even, we all stayed in a double room, all four of us. And me and Daryl slept on one of the singles, and Brian and Michelle slept on a single, just to save money. And it was a small room.
Very small.
We didn't do that but one night. That was enough.
Okay, we'll show you this part on Athens.
This is outside the Apollon Hotel in Athens, Greece. Maybe I can't focus. Couple of military guards.
They're guarding the place?
Yeah. It's more like a party.
You're not in the picture. You're not in the picture though.
Hi, this is our rocking chair we got in Turkey. Yeah. Our next door neighbor got one and she told us about it, and when we were there we stopped by at the place and got one. It's hand carved. It's pretty nice.
Quit moving it, honey. Put it back, please.
On the side.
But I was zooming.
It's pretty nice. We like it.
It was $80.
85.
85.
We bought a
Hold up the rug.
I know it doesn't look like much, but it's silk,
You hold it up.
silk and cotton.
It's $40. It's handmade. We have 2 more coming too, but they're in the mail.
Like 3x5s.
Yeah, it was $200 for both of those. They're all wool though.
These are some pipes we got in Turkey too.
They're not pipes, they're like flutes.
Are you taping or not? We also got some pipes. These are some pipes we got. They come in these little cases. You open them up, and it's a guy's face. It's hand carved. It's actually carved out of fossils. Here's another one. Okay. This is mine.
Go ahead and say which one's yours. Go ahead and say which one's yours.
This one's mine. This one's my dad's, and this one's Mr. Mobley's. The guy told us in the States that, oh, your initials are engraved on the side here too. Yeah, the guy told us in the States they sell for at least, the smallest one sells for at least 125. And these are good sized pipes. They had some real small ones, but these are the nicer ones. They had some huge ones, which is way too much. But these will be coming in the mail soon. Then we got a real little genie lamp.
Aladdin's lamp.
You put the put oil in here, light it.
It's brass.
Then we got these 2 lamps here. They're all hand etched. I think they're brass.
They're copper.
Copper. They're hand etched. And the glass is hand blown.
But it's cheap, so you can buy globes.
Well, anything hand blown is thin. So you might want to get a thick one in the States. Anyway, this is for our moms. Each mom gets a lamp. For the genie pants. They call them genie pants. But
Here, hold on.
did they get what I said they were genie pants last time?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna send a couple of these home.
People over here wear them.
Yeah.
The Turks wear them. They don't wear these colors. They wear dark colors usually. But these are tourist ones.
I don't know, I saw some people wearing them. But they're real long in the crotch. They come down to about your calves. But that's the way they're supposed to be. Anyway, people here wear them. They say they're real comfortable, so we're gonna send a few home. Well, that's about it.
Get him, Tig. Get him, Tig. Okay,
That was me and Tigger playing.
these are some things we got. Can you show the clock? We got this in Izmir. See, you can't.
Over here, I can walk over.
That's okay. Go on, I'll do it. It was only $12. It's not. The wood's not good. I mean, it's a cheap clock, but it's plywood.
But looking at it on the wall, you can't tell.
No, it's pretty.
Some of the other stuff we got was, Mary got a, it's part copper, part brass.
It's just copper scoops, but they're nice.
Probably good for hanging on the wall or something.
We're in the kitchen, and we got some, just some skewers.
What's
Just
on?
kebabs.
Sort of like almost as sharp as knives. Yeah, we got a big brass thing on it for barbecue. We got several of those.
We got another pair of genie pants. Oops. What else? We got a set of brass things that the belly dancers use. We got a copper base. It's pretty. And this is marble, or what? What is it?
It's alabaster, I think.
It's an alabaster base. And a couple of copper plates. They're really, they're copper. You can just use them as wall hangings or whatever. Just got Turkish designs on them. And we got a couple of, they had brass hooks, just to go on the wall. It's got a lion's face on it. And we bought our landlord a set of, it's a coffee set for cafe. The Turks drink tea in them, but
And apple juice.
yeah, well, it's apple tea, but it's porcelain and it's the focus. It's cups. We got 6 cups and 6 saucers. And it's porcelain. They were only $12, so.
This here is a, actually there's a handle on top that goes around and you put spices and stuff in and crunch them up.
Burn.
Well, that's about it. We're going to mail out your package today, the tape and
Lamp and
pipes.
And
There's 4 pair of genie pants in there. There's one for everybody except for Dad. So hope you like them. We don't have any water this morning. Something's wrong.
But it should be fixed.
Yeah. It rained yesterday, so it should be filling up.
Yeah, we got letters from everybody last week. That was nice. Maybe we'll write one day.
All right. Love you. Get us off the tape as soon as you can. I know the family reunion's coming up, so get one on to us. See you later.